Young is clearly not a man with a faint heart. With the sight of a 40-foot wave sending most of us heading for the shore, that's just when Doug's paddling out. And it's a commitment such as this to big wave surfing that's seen Doug take out the Australasian biggest paddle wave competition for the third year. But it's a win he's taken all in his stride.
I mean, it's what we do. We go and chase big swells all around the world, and here in New Zealand as well. Obviously, it's where my heart is, and we've surfed a lot of big waves here in New Zealand, and so I'm always on the internet, always checking it, always looking for the next big swell. And as soon as you see a storm, you can sort of give yourself 4 or 5 days to organise it and get yourself ready and get yourself in the right spot to be able to catch these amazing waves.
And that amazing wave that Doug won the competition on was a 40-foot wave down in the Catlins last year. And although he snapped his board on his first attempt, his persistence paid off.
Actually, I watched it for quite a while, waiting for it to turn a little bit more offshore so that it wasn't so choppy up the face, because I didn't want to go back out and snap that board as well. And then finally it did, the wind switched a bit and it turned offshore, so I ran down the hill, and the wave that I won this award on, it was actually my first wave that I paddled into, and it was a pretty awesome wave.
And Doug has plenty of motivation to push his body to the limit over and over again in search of the perfect wave.
It's an amazing journey when you go to these places. We're going to places like Fiordland and down to the Catlins region and the most beautiful places in the world, like Tahiti. You go into Fiordland and you just see the most amazing wildlife. The scenery is amazing. You get there and then suddenly you're out in these massive waves, and you've got to sort of back yourself in the ocean, and you've got these massive swells coming towards you, and you've got to turn around and actually paddle for them. And then when you take off, you just there's no holding back, and you just go so fast. It's the most fastest adrenaline rush you've ever come across.
And although Doug's stoked with the $5,000 first place cheque and a surfboard trophy, he says that's not what he thinks about when he's pursuing the next big one.
It's one of those things when you go and surf big waves or amazing barrels or really good waves, you come away with this feeling of just you've just won the Olympics, or you've just you feel like on top of the world, and you've just gone surfing for the day.
And no doubt with an attitude like that, there'll be more success and more big waves in Doug's future.